Today we will be discussing Ocugen and whether or not the stock's price will go down after FDA approval. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Wow, so this is going to be my fourth video on Ocugen in the past month or two, so I'm basically just an Ocugen fan club at this point. I feel like I've made a little sub-community for people who just come here for the Ocugen content. In the last video, we went over the official results for Ocugen's vaccine and their clinical trial, and they were great. That news sent Ocugen's stock price soaring, and I mentioned in the video that I can only see one more catalyst that Ocugen could possibly have, but I've actually found another one today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some news that came out this last Friday, and where I think that Ocugen's stock price will go after FDA approval, if they even get it. But before we talk about Ocugen and its potential for a trade this week, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of your favorite stock at the moment, why it's your favorite stock at the moment, and to also leave a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want 2 free stocks and you have not made an account with Webull yet, go ahead and click the first link in the description and set up an account. But without any further ado, let's get straight into ticker symbol OCGN or Ocugen. Just a little refresher for those of you who don't know, Ocugen is a biopharmaceutical company that develops therapies for eye diseases. This year, however, they shifted their focus to making a vaccine for the virus, and they are in the last stages of getting FDA approval. Something that is also worth mentioning is that they partnered with Bharat Biotech to bring the vaccine to US markets, and they will receive 45% of those profits. They have a $1.72 billion market cap and an average trading volume of about 51 million trades per day. Now that is a lot of trades to make per day, but they only had about 34 million this last Friday. But some news did come out last Thursday that their vaccine was granted restricted emergency use in India, and it had the stock trading up almost 20%. Ocugen just keeps finding catalysts out of nowhere to make this stock's price go parabolic. It's insane to think about. Well, they have another catalyst that is coming up that is not FDA approval, and it is actually their investor call. This call will take place on March 18th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they will be discussing 2020 financials and provide a business update as well. And also in this article, it was announced that Ocugen will issue a pre-market earnings announcement that same day. So I'm assuming that this will be good news, but you never really know. But no matter what, Ocugen is a stock that you should definitely have your eyes on and have on your radar come Thursday this week. It really should be on your radar because people react to Ocugen news in very volatile ways. I also came across this article titled "Ocugen may have one more rally in it before it's over," and it got me thinking. Will Ocugen's stock price fall after FDA approval? Before we get into my thoughts on that, let's go through a little bit of the article. They brought up a somewhat valid point that if Covaxin fails, it could return to prior trading levels which were below $1. I never really took into account that they could not get FDA approval, and that would send the stock falling so quick. Now the vaccine could get approved in other places, so it doesn't mean they'll fall back to prior trading levels in my opinion. But if they don't get FDA approval, that's going to send the stock tumbling. The article was actually pretty good to Ocugen, saying that it's too early to tell, but I actually have some thoughts of my own on Ocugen and some updated thoughts at that. So in the last video I made about Ocugen, I said that Ocugen could go down in the short term on FDA approval because of people selling the news, but it would be good for them in the long term. But now I have kind of switched my thinking, at least in the short term. I do think that FDA approval will shoot the stock up a lot at the beginning, and then it'll sell off in the days after, but I think that it'll shoot it up a lot at this point, and I think I might have been wrong on people selling the news. I am somewhat flipping my stance on the short term, although I do think it will sell off, it will sell off from a really high point because I think they're going to go up a lot in the short term. But something to think about is that they do not have any revenue on their income statement, although that could change with their next earnings call coming up, and I feel like this earnings call could be a good one for them. Honestly, at this point, Ocugen confuses the heck out of me, and it could go 3 different ways and it wouldn't surprise me. I do think that Ocugen will get FDA approval and that it'll shoot up in the short term and then sell off a bit for the next couple of days after that. But I guess I'm just a little bit less bullish in the long term. I'm still bullish long term if they do get FDA approval just from the funds they will be getting from that. but I'm just a little bit less bullish as I think about it more and more. But before I give my overall thoughts on Ocugen, like as a whole, let's head over to my computer and do some technical analysis. All right, what's up everyone? We're on the computer. We're gonna do some technical analysis. So obviously we can see here that they had a big shoot up in volume, price. It was way overbought. The MACD was firing. Everything was going great for Ocugen, and the Ocugen has consolidated ever since then. It's had a really low volume, had a low volume yesterday too, and some sell volume at the end of the day, which is not what you like to see. But really what we're looking for is this Thursday. Do we want to be playing a swing? Do we want to do a day trade on Thursday? What do we want to do? Well, you're gonna have to make that decision for yourself. But me personally, I might be wanting to do a swing if I can get the right conditions. So what I'm going to be looking for is obviously for the RSI to come down to 30. I'm hoping it's going to be a little oversold on Monday. I think this thing could sell off all the way till Tuesday or Wednesday. Most likely Tuesday. So I think I can get this maybe even at prior levels at maybe the 950 range. If I can get it at 950, I'm most likely gonna strike there, but you're gonna have to find out your own price targets because I don't give financial advice. But if I can get this at 950 or even at the 9, I really don't think it goes, it could go to 987. It's looking like support is at like 980-ish. If it can break past that support and go to the next level of about 950, I'd be really happy getting at 950. But if I have to get it at 980, I could play this for a swing. If it does open up in the green on, on Monday, then I don't know if I'll be doing a swing. I might just day trade it at that point. But that is my official technical analysis on Ocugen, and let's send you back to our regular scheduled programming. As for my overall thoughts on Ocugen, I kind of already gave them, but some things I'm going to be looking for is a good earnings call and hopefully some good business updates in this next investors call that they have and the statement that they're going to be making. But yeah, I'm bullish short term. And then as soon as I get FDA approval, I am going to be a little bit bearish after the huge spike that I think they will have. And then long term, I am in the middle of bullish and bearish with the company just because they will have more funds to do things with, but I don't know where the stock will be going after FDA approval and after the vaccine is done. But I just want to remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. None of this should be seen as financial advice. We will never tell you to buy or sell any asset or security. If you do want financial advice, go ahead and contact a professional financial advisor. But if you are interested in buying this stock and you have not made an account with Weebly yet, what are you doing? You got to get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you got to do is make an account, deposit $100. You can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And now for comment of the day. Y'all comment and I pick one of your comments for comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is coming from Jackson, and he said, "Thanks for the video, better than most out there." Thanks for the comment, Jackson. You don't know how much I appreciated that comment. It definitely made me smile when I saw it earlier today. But anyways, thanks for coming along on the ride, and we're happy to have you. But that is going to be it for the video today. If you did enjoy, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it shows we're doing something right here. But my name is Zach, and I will see you in the next video.